I'm Josh.
And I'm Rachel.
And today we are bringing you to a breakfast buffet here at the Four Seasons
Veranda. It's kind of in a nice little tucked away hidden gym. It's a beautiful walk to get here.
Yeah, we've never even been to the Four Seasons before, let alone this restaurant. So let's see if we can have something good.
Let's go.
Here we go.
Okay, I went with quite the eclectic version for breakfast. Greek salad, tomato.
Rachel tried to fit everything in one trip.
No,
Just
I
like
did
going
not.
to the grocery store.
Dim sum, so pork buns, and then I think that's some
It's a shrimp.
shrimp. Yeah.
Might be shrimp and pork.
Chicken chilaquiles, bacon sausage, a cheese blitz, and avocado toast. I'm gonna stick with the avocado toast first because it was the first thing I grabbed.
I went like the opposite of her, so when my plate comes up, you'll get to see how few items you can do in one trip.
Yeah, so it's a very mild avocado on here, fresh tomatoes. The bread is very crisp, so know that piece. I'm gonna skip next to the
Barbecue pork
barbecue
bun.
pork bun, one of my favorite things.
Yes. It's a pretty small buffet, like in terms of space. It
But there's
does have
a lot of stuff
Yeah,
on
it
there.
actually does have a decent amount of things though.
That's really good. I've said it before in videos and I'm gonna say it again. Little clouds of heaven, and I love it.
Yeah.
Very, very soft, very good tasting. I'm gonna let you do the chilaquiles because I saw that on your plate.
Yes.
I'm gonna stick with the cheese blitz next.
Did they have a syrup or anything for that? Like a berry sauce?
I didn't see one. I wasn't exactly sure what to expect, but it tastes like a crepe with cream cheese filling in it. So it tastes
So
pretty good.
Exactly what it's
Yeah.
like. By the way, you do get coffee and orange juice.
Yeah, not fresh squeezed, but the regular stuff.
And not mimosas.
Yeah,
Yeah, that definitely has shrimp in it.
yeah.
Okay, just
It's
a shrimp
packed full.
dumpling is what it looks like.
I think what I like about this buffet, and you said it was a smaller size, is the fact that everything still stays a perfect temperature, like the right temperature.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like everything's packed on there and overpacked and then gets cold.
They do have everything in, they've got the clamshells on everything,
Yeah.
and they actually stay closed.
I mean,
They've
it's
got a fridge for the cold stuff.
I haven't found anything like that totally just bam stands out, but it's all very good. So I'm excited to go back so I can get seconds on a lot of this stuff, or get those fresh donuts that I saw.
Oh yeah, there's going to be a fresh mini donut bar.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely going to be our finisher.
And of course, just pork sausage and bacon.
All right, so like I said, I pretty much went the opposite direction as Rachel. I got an omelet, chilaquiles, and some bacon.
But you got peppered bacon. I just got the regular
I
bacon.
did. I actually think I got some of both because it kind of overlapped a little.
Okay. I say, and that looks like really peppered.
There's a lot of pepper on this, yes,
Yeah.
for sure. I'll go ahead and try that first. I'm a big fan of pepper. It's good, not super crispy,
really?
which I actually am okay with though.
Okay.
Because sometimes I think if it's too crispy, I don't get much flavor out of it because it's all gone basically. I want a little bit of that fat to be able to eat. And then the chilaquiles, so they each come in these individual cast iron containers.
Mine was hot when I pulled it out.
It is hot.
Okay.
Yep, I was hiding that with my fingers there. So the chicken is really good. There is a decent amount of chips. It's like they've really packed them into this little
container.
Yeah.
I was shocked to see them on there. I mean,
I was
there's
too.
some cool looking dishes for that.
I'm not going to take this whole bite, I swear. But I do want to get more cheese for a taste. There's a little bit of heat to it.
Like spicy?
The
Okay.
chicken's good. There's that little bit of tomato taste to it. I think it's good, and it's actually the right size portion. The problem is a lot of times if you're at a buffet, you're just going to self-serve, and you're going to overserve. So for the Omelet Bar, they have a lot of choices.
That's a huge omelet.
Yes, they have like all your vegetables you can think of, but there's also shrimp, there's salmon, there's chicken sausage, bacon, ham, mushrooms.
Dang.
If there's more, you'll have seen it because I probably put it over this. It's freshly made, two types of cheese. Really hard to go wrong with an omelet bar.
Yeah. Especially when they're fresh. That's
Agreed.
the best part.
Yep.
Custom omelets? Heck yeah.
If you're enjoying this video and you want to see more Las Vegas restaurant reviews, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We have more than 140 restaurant reviews in Las Vegas alone.
One of the first things to mention is you do get coffee included. I'm pretty sure Josh said that on the side. But the nice part is it's in a carafe that keeps it like
Yes.
hot. It's hot coffee.
Super hot.
I went more, well, I shouldn't say sweet. I had a mix of sweet and savory, so I did the brioche French toast. I'm gonna start with, sorry, moving that spot. I'm gonna start with the shrimp cocktail because I think shrimp cocktail first would be the only way to go. Otherwise, it's gonna be
Otherwise,
weird.
coming back to that
Yeah.
after donuts and
It is
bread pudding.
got a cocktail sauce in the bottom. Nice and cold, fresh shrimp. The cocktail sauce is not spicy.
I kind of like it spicy.
I do too, but that one is not.
Okay.
It's a very classic shrimp cocktail,
I mean, maybe for breakfast.
but those are huge shrimp.
Yeah.
That's
maybe
the
for
main reason I wanted to
breakfast,
try that.
We don't want a spicy horseradish
Yeah.
or something.
I also did some overnight oats. It reminds me of the muesli we get in the cruise ships. So
Which
it's
we
just
do
got
really
that-
enjoy.
Yeah, it's a freshness. It does feel like there's some raisins in there and a fresh raspberry on top. I don't think you can go wrong with overnight oats.
Yeah. It may not knock your socks off, but sometimes
It's just what
it tastes
you
really
need.
good in the morning.
Yep. Now this is a brioche French toast. It looks like just brioche buns, but then there is a bunch of berries.
Yeah, it almost looked like it was like bread pudding.
Yeah, I think there's like a fig. I'm not sure what this one is, but then there's raspberries and strawberries.
Kind of looks like an apricot.
Oh, maybe that's what it is. I would say this is the first one that doesn't hit the spot for me on temperature-wise.
Not
and it
gonna
could be
finish that one.
Yeah, probably not going to finish that one. And it's simply because, I don't know if it's just because we kept it on our plate while we were talking, but everything else is held at its temperature so nice.
I agree.
So, I don't know about that one.
Kind of
But
a
this
dud.
is the one I've been super excited for. They make these mini donuts fresh. They can do it whatever topping you want, combination. You did have a few on plates already.
What flavor did you go
I went
for?
with cinnamon sugar.
Just cinnamon sugar?
Just cinnamon sugar on this one because they were already made and I was ready to come out and eat them. I'll be going back for more of those mini donuts as well.
Nice. All right, round two for me. I end up going with the chicken and waffles, which has a sriracha syrup. Then a watermelon feta cucumber Greek salad,
But that's good.
shrimp cocktail, which is a good sized shrimp.
That's the reason I picked it.
Yeah, and then some dim sum. So I'll see. I'm not sure if it's shrimp and pork or just shrimp. It's shaped like shrimp and pork. And then the barbecue pork bun. And I did go ahead and pour some of the sauce on there. I figure why not. So I'm gonna go ahead and start off with the chicken and waffles. So they are like chicken nuggets, basically.
Oh, okay. I thought tender style for sure because
Oh.
I didn't see any on the bone, but I didn't look that closely either.
Yeah, no, it's like a chicken nugget.
I am
And
interested
it
in the
is crispy.
sriracha syrup, which I think is what actually makes the difference on like chicken and waffles when you do it, is having that sweet heat.
It's actually really good, and the waffle's crispy, the chicken is crispy. I did kind of douse it with the syrup, but I do like it.
Is the syrup hot?
It's a little bit of spice, not
Okay.
too much though.
I'll tell you, on that last round, those chilaquiles had a spice that I couldn't
Yes,
stop eating.
I
they
really
were
like
so
them.
good.
The shrimp dumpling, it is just straight shrimp.
Yep.
You can
It is
see.
full.
Yeah, you can see it is just shrimp there. It's really good. If you had shrimp dumpling before, That's what it tastes like. I enjoy it. I'd keep going back to it.
I was gonna say, I think, and that's the reason I got a second one is because the temperature behind it stands up, especially on a buffet.
Yeah, and I did there's a little bit of a heat sauce to it. And then, of course, Rachel talked it up so well, I had to get some, and she obviously did as well.
Yeah, I got a second one.
Delicious. Nice, soft. The steamed bun, it just melts in your mouth.
It's so perfect.
Love it.
How about that salad?
All
That
right.
looks good.
I'm a big fan of feta, and so you add some feta, watermelon, and cucumber.
Come on, or we can almost make that one at home. Like,
I
that's a
agree.
good combo.
It's delicious. It does not look that great. I can
No.
tell you that much.
Yeah,
But it
from
actually eats really well.
Okay, good, because from the glass itself, it's kind of weird looking.
Yeah, no, it looked kind of gross when it was sitting on the thing. Luckily, I had an idea what the flavors were in it. I think it's good.
I do too.
I took full advantage of that mini donut bar because you do not have to grab the ones that are already pre-made. I asked what toppings, so I ended up with this one is maple, which he put it on right in front of me. I love it. There's that nice crispy outside, warm interior still. The maple, it's not too overpowering.
And then I see you got Fruity Pebbles.
Yeah. So they have like a regular glaze. So I had him do that first, and then the Fruity Pebbles on top. How do you go wrong with bite-sized warm donuts?
Yeah, I agree with that.
And then did some frosted flakes.
And a fruit cup.
And a fruit cup. Yeah, the fruit cup, I mean, it looks fresh, looks good. It's going to be a good ender.
All right, so Josh convinced me by just his flavor and recap of this watermelon cucumber feta. I'm going to try it. And I just love the caprese type salad,
I do
so
too.
I want to finish with that. And Josh
That's
says,
a lot of cheese actually
yeah,
in that.
that
for a
was why I
small
was
portion.
excited for this one because there
Yeah.
were 3 balls of cheese in there. And Josh says you can get them freshly made, but I used to say whenever people would bring donuts to work, if there was one with chocolate frosting and coconut, it was like a sign from God because it's my favorite
Really?
one. So it was a sign from God. I didn't even have to worry about
You
it.
didn't even have to order it then.
Yeah, exactly. It's still a nice, fresh, crisp donut. And now it has my favorite toppings on it. I didn't even have to think about it.
All right, we just wrapped up here at Veranda for breakfast buffet. I will admit, when I first walked into that room, I was super underwhelmed and I thought it was not going to be worth the money.
Yeah.
After we ate it, though, I felt like it was actually decent.
I really enjoyed it because there's a lot of times I get to being overwhelmed with the amount of choices, say at the Cosmo buffet or the Wynn buffet.
Yeah.
And this had just everything I wanted and I didn't have to think too much about what I wanted for breakfast.
Yeah, it definitely is. You know, it's priced at a similar spot. You know, $52 per person for a breakfast buffet. As far as like, I know a lot of times people are looking for like crab and steak and stuff. You know, there was a shrimp cocktail. There was salmon. There was, you could do some shrimp and
Grits, I
salmon.
think.
Well, you could do shrimp and salmon in your omelet. But like there wasn't much seafood. It wasn't really even what I would call a brunch buffet. It was a breakfast buffet.
It was breakfast buffet.
But I love the atmosphere. The service was great.
Yeah.
You
can eat outside, which is one of our favorite things.
Yes. Was every item amazing? No, but it was good.
Yeah. What would you say was your favorite bite?
The mini donuts.
Those
How
are
would they
hard to
not be?
beat.
Yeah. Fresh mini donuts, you know, made to order and like prepared the way that you want them to. How can you go wrong with that?
Yeah, I actually really I love the mini donuts too. I'm with you. You can't go wrong with that. But the chilaquiles, like that's the thing right now. I'm like, oh. And I went back twice for the dim sum option, but
Yeah.
I really liked the chilaquiles.
I thought the shrimp dumpling was very good.
Yeah.
Was it anything like something like I'd never had before? No, not necessarily.
No.
But it was good. And you know, that's the other thing. Like at Wynn, there's a huge Asian section. Here you had 2 items.
Yep.
You know, if you're okay with that, the smaller selection, I think you'd be happy. You know, 2 to 4 people, it'd be fine. If you have a large group, I don't know that this would be the place for you.
No, and if you're not on this end of the strip, this
Right.
would be hard. I mean, I wouldn't take a cab or rideshare here to get that.
No, but like, yeah, if you're basically New York, MGM Grand South,
Yeah.
it's a worthwhile one because like maybe you don't want to go to Luxor Buffet or Excalibur Buffet. It probably is a step up from those.
Yeah. Would you have a least favorite bite?
I mean, I didn't spit anything out. I thought everything was actually pretty good that I got. I did not get as wide a variety as what you got, though.
Yeah, the brioche French toast. I didn't spit it out, but I could have.
And didn't finish it.
Yeah, it was not good.
Yes. And with the cheese blintzes, we did see that there is a strawberry compote that you could add to it.
Yep.
If you're enjoying our videos, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe.
You can also follow us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. All our links are down below.
Thank you.